legendary Australia wicketkeeper Rod Marsh has died aged 74 after suffering a heart attack. Marsh was taken ill last Thursday while travelling to a charity cricket match in Queensland. He effected 355 dismissals, a world record at the time of his retirement, in 96 Test appearances for Australia from 1970 to 1984. He also played 92 one-day internationals and served as Australia men's chairman of selectors until 2016. Marsh is third on Australia's all-time dismissals list behind Adam Gilchrist with 416 and Ian Healy's 395. Rod Marsh, the legendary Australian wicketkeeper, died of a heart attack at the age of 74. Marsh became unwell on his way to a charity cricket tournament in Queensland last Thursday. From 1970 to 1984, he made 355 dismissals in 96 Test outings for Australia, a world record at the time of his retirement. He also played 92 one-day internationals and was the head of selectors for Australia's men's team until 2016. Marsh is Australia's all-time dismissal leader, with 416 dismissals to Adam Gilchrist's 416 and Ian Healy's 395. Marsh was regarded as an absolute icon of the sport by Australia Test legend Mark Waugh. Had the pleasure of working with Rod as a selector for a lot of years, and you wouldn't meet a more honest, down-to-earth, good-hearted person, Waugh continued. David Hussey, a former Australian one-day international, offered homage, stating, "Rod will be missed." His words, "Cricket is a basic game made complicated," still resonates with me, Hussey posted on Twitter. Marsh was regarded as a terrific man who helped put me and many others on the correct path in our early years and taught me what it takes to play international cricket by ex-England bowler Chris Trumlett, the first wicket-keeper to score a century in a Test match. Marsh went on to develop a dangerous partnership with fast bowler Dennis Lillee, combining for a Test dismissal record of 95. During his first series against England in 1970-71, he was nicknamed Iron Gloves because of his rough start to his Test career. During the Ashes series, he came close to scoring his first century, scoring an unbroken 92 in Melbourne before captain Bill Lawry declared with Australia 9 down. Marsh did not believe he had been cheated out of a century, claiming that Lawry should have declared far earlier. He later became the first Australian wicketkeeper to score a Test century when he reached triple figures against England in the 1977 Centenary Test. On the 1981 Tour of England, Marsh became the first keeper to claim 100 dismissals in Ashes Tests. After retiring, Marsh commentated on Australian television before taking on a coaching role at the Australian National Academy. He later took on a similar role with the England and Wales Cricket Board and was a selector for the men's team from 2001 to 2005. Marsh served as the Australian chairman of selectors from 2014 to 2016, stepping down after Australia were hammered at home by South Africa. When he hit triple figures against England in the 1977 Centenary Test, he became the first Australian wicketkeeper to score a Test century. Marsh became the first keeper to record 100 dismissals in Ashes Tests during the 1981 Tour of England. Marsh worked as a commentator on Australian television after retirement before becoming a coach at the Australian National Academy. From 2001 to 2005, he worked with the England and Wales Cricket Board in a similar capacity, serving as a selector for the men's squad. Marsh was the chairman of selectors for Australia from 2014 to 2016, stepping down after the team was thrashed by South Africa at home.